Howdy, partner, and welcome to Red Dead Redemption Online. So, hello. As many others probably have, I have been enjoying Red Dead, both single-player version and also the online version, which is what you see here. What we're going to do is for this video is that, as the title suggests, we are going to spend an hour in the West. So we're gonna daddle around for an hour in Red Dead Redemption online. I think it's just called Red Dead Online. Not sure about that. I've marked up a place where we're going. So I should probably show you something. So I brought pretty much the most expensive loadout to Red Dead Redemption pre-order it that you possibly could. But apart from that, I haven't been spending anything else on it. The outfit here was one that I got from that, and I believe the rifle going on the cross on my back, a varmint rifle, was also part of it. There are also some other weapons which I don't think I have access to yet, but might get later. I've named my horse Raisins, and there's nothing special about him. He's just a loyal and loving horse, and now he pooped. Lovely horse. Alright, Raisins, let's go. So, one of the things that I really love about this game is... okay, there's some creature around here, but the radar doesn't show a little single red outline, which means that it's probably just a boar of some description. Either way, a thing that I love about Red Dead Online is the cinematic camera mode that allows you to just view how pretty this game actually is. Now, I've been to pretty much all the areas except for the area that I'm actually heading to in this video, so that'll be completely new. So far, was a fast rider there. Possibly a player. I don't think I've seen an NPC ride that fast before, but it doesn't matter. Guy wasn't hostile. That's a thing I've found from playing around in... I've spent about maybe a good day so far in total playtime. In the online, I haven't gotten very far in story mode. Not that I don't like it, I just haven't felt like doing the story mode, but I like the story mode so far. But from what I've been meeting people online in this game, they've actually been pretty nice compared to Rockstar's other major online game, which is GTA, where people can be, to say it nicely, kind of gun-heavy jerks. Okay, there's a horse up ahead. I don't normally want to stop at nothing, but that gets me a little suspicious. Also because that has a saddle on it, so it's not a wild horse. Am I going to be shot here? I'd rather not, because that would somehow disprove what I've just been saying about the people here. Anyway, the people I've found have mostly been quite nice. I've had a guy trying to shoot me, but that was in Saint Denis, the biggest city, and he got pretty much swarmed by lawmen afterwards, and he didn't hit me. So yeah, my favorite area so far has got to be the snowy area, because it just looks amazing to me. This is a regular PlayStation 4. It's not a PlayStation Pro or anything, I should say. It's just amazing to me to see how they've managed to make the snow look. How they managed to make it look that even though you have the path and the roads on your map, you don't have them when you actually look at the way in front of you in the snowy areas. You only have snow. And then you can see the tracks from the horse, you can see tracks from other animals that have been wandering through, and I really love that. It's an attention to detail, and I'm a sucker for games that not only are fun to play, but also look good. Morrowind Doesn't look good, but it's fun to play. So yeah. My honor level is almost... I'm a goody two-shoes, but I don't think that comes as any surprise, given how I play other games. So yeah. Now I could speed up raisins easily, but quite frankly I prefer riding it slow and taking a look at everything I can. So we should come up at, I think it's Benedict Point. I think we have to go through either Benedict Point or Benedict Pass to get to Gaptooth Ridge. The place that in the first Red Dead game had quite a significant part of it play out in the nearby mines, in the mine area. I remember a mission there where you had to get in to get, I think it was it the minigun you had to get there? Quite possibly. Anyway, I could also have sat down on my PlayStation 3 and played the good old Red Dead Redemption 1, so to speak, but I kind of felt like, you know, I like this game, so let's spend a good hour just chilling out, having fun, maybe shooting some bad guys, and we're going to have company, right? Yeah, those guys are getting close, but there probably is a, similar to GTA, sort of a passive mode, but it hasn't been necessary so far. I hope it won't be, because, well, I like how this sort of more chill play style. It's definitely my style of game. Cola Springs, New Austin. Oh yes, that's right. It's the area. So we shouldn't be attacked by anything out here. That's the thing I found. The snowy and forested areas are definitely more dangerous, with there being both cougars and wolves. And oh, we got a red dot. All right, don't shoot me. Don't. Okay. So normally when the HUD shows a red dot, that means that something hostile is in that direction. Now it could just have been a gunshot. Typically it will show you that wolves or cougars or bears are nearby. Now wolves I don't mind because they howl before they attack. And even though they attack in packs, you can usually take them down with standing still and a little close aiming. A couple of headshots with even the weakest revolver does the trick, so much about that. Bears are usually pretty tough. Black bears not so much, but grizzlies are definitely tough, and they are frightening to meet. I had one where I had just shot a grizzly and was like, this is amazing, and went to skin it and got mauled by the second grizzly that I had not spotted. So they can be pretty harsh, but at least when you get close to a bear, it usually is sort of growling to tell you, "This, I'm a bear, I'm here." And just like bears would in real life. And well, apart from grizzlies probably not being scared of you, they usually are actually more scared of you than the other way around. Why are you hanging with your head, hey raisins? There's definitely someone riding nearby. Oh, it's a guy up there. You can't climb that, mate. Really? Now, I could shoot at him because he's in a pickle and... well... but I'm not an instigator. And, I don't want to be an instigator. So yeah, let's just keep riding on and... see if something interesting shouldn't come up. I'm hoping that we will run into a bandit hideout so that we will also get some action. Not that I need it personally, I'm perfectly happy with just riding about, seeing the world. Okay, let's go back into cinematic mode. So right now I'm not pushing any buttons at all. As lovely as this is, and because I have a waypoint set, it'll just ride on its own. And sometimes NPCs will greet you. That's another thing where in GTA, if you drove past someone, be it a pedestrian or another driver, they usually scoff at you, mostly because you're probably speeding or have been chased by the police. But mostly I found that people in this game are actually kind of nice. Sure, there are some bandits and other nasty types that want to eat you. Well, not so much the bandits, but definitely want to kill you. Thing that have gotten me the most is actually cougars, and that was on the way out of the snowy area. Rival pussy, I don't care about that. All right, raisins, you're hanging with the head. Why is that? Hold on. Oh, sidearms. So that's probably the most powerful pistol, as far as I'm aware. Alright, let's just go for that. What do we got here? We got a pump action shotgun, we got a bow, varmint rifle that's good for hunting. It doesn't do as much damage. I haven't been using the shotgun. Let's just go back to the varmint rifle. Actually, the bow might be fun to try. Oh, raisins, why are you going off like that? Okay. Yeah, so let's just go for the varmint rifle. And... oh. It's a little finicky getting used to all this, but... so... oh. Now, I don't want to be holding a weapon, because then we can... hey, raisins! We can... brushy, 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 brushy. Yes. I could probably buy upgrades for raisins. Eventually I will, but and I could also easily get a much better horse. But I kind of like raisins. You know, there's something interesting in a horse being like a partner. All right, let's see. I believe that's the bridge over Benedict Pass. So let's speed things up a little. Not that we're in a rush, as I said. We'll spend about an hour, see how long it takes. And if nothing happens, well, that's this is not in any way a review or anything of this game. So don't take it as such. It is merely me wanting to show you that I enjoy this game. And that's pretty much all there is to it. So with an hour... might be tricky to reach the snowy areas from this point, so let's instead keep going west. That's about as much planning as I've put into this. But it just I really liked just roaming around in the first Red Dead, even though mostly as John Marston. I did play on the online version of the first Red Dead, and it wasn't bad, but it was definitely lacking in terms of what you could do and what was going on. But it's clear to me that they definitely built that Rockstar definitely have built upon that thing. So here we have a camp of another player, or maybe a posse. And but their flag is up, so we can't do anything. Not that I would anyway. As I said, I don't have an interest in starting things. Let's take a look. So let's go first person, just for the sake of it. All right, Rathskeller Fork, Gap Tooth Breach. And Tumbleweed. Now, Tumbleweed in Red Dead Redemption 1, which take place somewhat after the events of Red Dead Redemption 2, just to be very confusing, Tumbleweed was a ghost town. But in this one, it is actually a fully functional town. Well, relatively speaking. I believe Rathskeller Fork in this is maybe a bandit hideout? Hold on. Let's check the map. So this is Tumbleweed. We don't have anything to do there. Rathskeller Fork. is up here. Now this could be a bandit hideout, or it could just be a couple of houses. What's there? Usually, from what I've experienced so far, when you see a road ending like this, or a lone house like this, it's worth taking a stop there to look through it and to see if there should be anything to pilfer. Now another thing is that you actually need to not only keep your horse fed and well groomed, but you also need to keep yourself fed. And obviously you can do that while on horseback, or you can do it by sitting at a fire where you craft your own food from game that you've hunted. I particularly like hunting. Okay, there's a guy. Oh, that's the guy that rode past us before. Well, he's going the other way, so... And that's the thing. Mostly people just leave each other alone, and that's nice. Well, compared to how GTA have turned into a, pardon my French, shit show of who has most rockets, basically. So I'm really glad that they so far have been able to limit the crazy part of this game. Obviously they're going to keep working on putting new stuff in. Another thing that I've noticed is that technically this is still the beta, so there could still be, down the line, there could still be some patches to come, but one thing that they have not added yet is the whole deal with Mexico, which played a fairly large role in the mid-thirds of Red Dead Redemption 1. And obviously, if we take a look at the map, now in the old one, this basically from here, and oh, you can't move it further down, but essentially down to almost to the edge of the screen actually would be Mexico, with its quirks and its locations. Should try shooting an eagle just for the hell of it. So we want the varmint rifle, Californian condor. Not anymore, it ain't. Alright. Let's reload that. You also have to maintain your weapons, so they get dirty over time, and you have to use gun oil, as it's called, to clean them. Alright. Let's see what we can gain from a Californian condor. Now, had I used any other weapon, or maybe instead of the varmint rifle to kill this one, the quality of the bird would go down. You can see it out in the corner, just beside my watermark, that it says 2 out of 3 stars. That is okay. Now, the varmint rifle doesn't do as much damage, but it also doesn't damage the skin of the creature that you kill. So take that in mind. Of course, a shotgun deals a lot of damage, but it's also kind of messy, and you kind of want the pelt in good condition. So what you can do is you can take the feathers as well, and you can take the bird, and you can obviously take multiple of them. Alright. Wait, did we not get it? Did I just drop it? Apparently so. Well, that was not the intention. So pick up and go to the horse and stow. There we go. That's a nice condor on raisins. Okay, let's continue. So that's a bit about hunting. The bow should be the cleanest way to get a kill. I tried it in the story mode as part of the tutorial for that, and I wasn't particularly good at it. I mean, I did hit once, and then I sort of spooked the deer that I was hunting. So that didn't go as planned. Definitely have to practice more with that. Ooh, those wagons looked like they could be a bandit hideout. Let's see if it shows up on the HUD. The bandit hideouts show up on the HUD. Not a whole lot of cover here, though. Nope, it's just a bunch of broken down wagons. We got another rider here. Hello. Fake newbie. Greetings. Don't shoot me. Don't be like that. I'm riding. No. Stop that. Don't. Alright, well, that wasn't particularly nice. Wonder if I can get him. Probably not. Well, there's a bandit hideout just here, so we'll take that instead. If he comes back, I'm gonna shoot him. Very simple. Okay, let's see, where did he go? It doesn't seem to be pursuing, so I don't really care about him. However, I do have a scope on my rifle, so maybe, just maybe. It wasn't gonna be ever gonna be an easy shot anyway. Alright. Well, some people are jerks. But that's what you get in all online games. Oh, oregano. Sure, I'll take that. Oh. Is there a snake nearby? Sounds like it. Is somebody already dealing with my... Nope, that's a different... He took my hat! That's the first time I've seen that. So he took the hat from my corpse because it probably looked better than what he had. Jealousy is a bad thing, mate. Alright. Well, I have no interest in joining that struggle. Oh. Well, it turns out that's exactly where they are. Alright, well, they can have that for themselves. So let's just call on raisins and get out of here. And raisins didn't get hurt. Now, even if your horse dies, one of the first things that you get, which is free, I believe, for everyone, is essentially a horse insurance, which means that you can get a spare horse back at almost no notice at all. Alright, just if he comes back, let's switch up to the pump action. He's gonna have a heck of a lot of trouble if he comes this way again. Alright. This is why I normally go passive in games when I can. I haven't found the way to do that in this game yet, but I don't really mind. Most people don't act like that guy. How's our meters? Our Deadeye is pretty low, even though I haven't been using it. That's kind of strange. Well, let's pick up on... let's see, what have we got? Slightly... Sure. So that damages your health a bit. You can also smoke cigarettes, which also damages your health, as well as damages your stamina, just like smoking in real life would do. Gaptooth Ridge. Ah, I remember the area being called Gaptooth Ridge, but I don't remember any place called Gaptooth Breach. That may be the mining camp though, so I don't think it had a name in Red Dead Redemption 1, actually, come to think of it. Not that I remember, but... Now, if I was a more vengeful kind of guy, I'd go after that fake newbie person and try to shoot him in the face. Without question or warning first. But I'm not. I don't really care about his shenanigans, and it seems like he was pretty much setting himself up to head straight into a whole lot of trouble. So, let's see, Suburb. Yeah, so they essentially dealt with that. Now I could just follow up through here as the roadmap suggests, but there is a building down here, and that might be interesting. Also, the road leads back on itself, so there's no reason not to do it. Let's go in and see if there isn't anything we can obtain from this place. Looks to be a farm or a ranch of sorts. I have to keep a look on the HUD. I don't want to get... Alright. Doesn't seem to be a hitching post out here. This definitely looks like it could be a bandit hideout at some point. What with things piled up near the fence and all. Or maybe this is a quest for a stranger. Let's see, the door is open. Alright. Most of these houses you can find... Whoa. That is a cool plant. Very well kept. And the floorboards are creaking. But that's alright. Okay. Is there anything of... Oh, vegetables? Yoink! Baked beans. Lovely. Chewing tobacco. Oh. Bed chunk. What? Oh, bread chunk. Ah, of course. I don't think there is anything else in here. Well, that's fine. Didn't expect there to be much in the first place. Oh, that's just a candle. The outhouse? Maybe. Nope. That doesn't seem openable. Most outhouses actually are open, but I don't think I've ever found anything in any of them here. Oh, there was a hitching post. Well. So you'll quickly bond with your starting horse. The reason for that is that you gain a bond with your horse just from riding it. And not riding it too hard, that is. And given my style of play, that happened, becoming friends with my horse happened pretty fast. So you can see that graphically they have made... I suppose I could try and swim over there. You can actually swim in this game, which is a huge upgrade from Red Dead Redemption 1. Where as soon as you essentially got into waist-high water, you drowned. Okay, what does the map suggest? It suggests that we head up right, but there may be something to discover along this road, so let's take that. This is the area where you, in the story mission, were told to go and win the buggy races, essentially, for the sake of earning money for Niles West Dickens' kind of depths or something. I think it was along those lines. Now, I don't believe Niles West Dickens is in this. There are a few characters that you can meet that are also in Red Dead Redemption 1. I've already met Bonnie McFarlane, who is definitely a main character in the first part of the story in Red Dead Redemption. Oh, this is an old river. Is this a road or a riverbed? It's oh, it's a road. It looked like a dried out riverbed for a second, but suppose it wasn't. All right. There's obviously a lot more to this game, especially if you mount up with a posse and start wrecking other people's play, but mostly people just leave you alone. Apart from mission objectives and such, I don't think there is a real point to killing people. I mean, there are stats and such, of course, but you gain that quickly down the line, and if you're in no haste to become a jerk in this game, then you don't have to. The game actually also has an ability, I haven't checked it out yet, that allows you to pay to sort of restore your honor back to neutral, which allows you to essentially say, I'm done being a good guy, help me turn myself into a bad guy. Well, you can essentially turn yourself into a bad guy, but you get it down to neutral. I have actually been wanted a couple of times, which was kind of odd because the people I shot at had been shooting at me first, and I was just trying to deliver a wagon. Okay, who have we got up here? Oh, he disappeared. Balding man. Well, as long as it's not fake newbie, I think we should be fine. What we got here? Mercenary. Brownie and Big Boy Capital. Troublesome. Okay, so none of these people are troublesome. Like a certain Morpheus. Fort Mercer, that was also a very big part of the first Red Dead. Okay, so Gaptooth Ridge should be clear. Alright. And this is also the road to Rathskeller Fork. So if we have extra time, we can do that too. But I think heading into the mine is probably a good point. But we'll see. We're currently at about 30 minutes with a bit of editing and such. Let's see, what do we have? I could probably buy some binoculars, but Now there is a train track, and at some point I do believe there is also a marker for the train going round somewhere. Let's see, Mercer Station? No. Oh, that's James Langton. This guy basically wants you to kill people. So taking quests from him will have a negative effect on your honor. But you have to figure such things out yourself. So there is a lot of... See, this is a train line, eh? So, is that... No, that's Bacchus. Ooh, if I could see the train, that would be very nice. Ah, there it is. So the train is currently in Saint Denis, and it goes around, goes around, all the way down here, then up. Is that a second? Oh, so that's the secondary line. The other line goes around here, so they aren't connected. Huh, look at that. Is there a train on the other part? Does not look like it. Alright. Well then, these tracks are then fine. There's a marker over there, but I don't really have any intention of joining other people. Like I said, I'd rather not have company. Well, at least I'd rather not have company that shoots me in the head and lassos me off my horse. Company that wants to tag along and wants to shoot at other stuff with me, I'm fine with that. I enjoy playing games with other people, but not when the people are assholes. That's very simply put, but that's how it is. Alright, here we are at the mine. Okay, I don't see a marker. There's a horse standing up there. Might just be part of the mining facility though. Now, can I go into the mine like I could in Red Dead 1? Oh, some people. Just NPCs, that's fine. Okay, well, there's no marker for that this should be a gang hideout so far. Alright, let's hitch raisins at this decrepit building here and take it on foot from here. Plenty of hiding spaces here, so raiders shouldn't be too effective, I don't think. And we got our shotgun with us, just in case things get ugly. Well, if they do, then people also get ugly. Oh, that might be a wild horse. It is. Should we try and see if we can catch it? Okay, so we want to approach it carefully. Easy. Easy does it. Just gonna move closer a little slower. It's alright, it's alright. I don't think I'm close enough yet. Maybe I am. Easy boy. So that's the first horse I've broken. All right. Can I pet you? Oh, I can. Oh, well, this is nice. Can I lead him? No, it doesn't look like it. Well, that was fun. Never broken a horse before. First time for everything. Alright. This looks like it could be the place for a treasure chest. Once you'd obtain a map. Alright. There's some lights on over there. That's usually a sign of that there's people around. Wonder if we can go inside the mining camp. I think we can. No. Want to try and break down the door? We can do that, so let's see. That is one sturdy door. Alright. I'll consider that a maybe then. It looks like I can go into the mine. I don't think there's a reason to, but... well, why not? The sake of exploration is as good a cause as any. At least in my book. And since I'm having this chilled approach to the gameplay in general, well, it's probably fine. Alright. Are those traits of explosive? I think this is the first time I'm holding this volcanic pistol. Ah, so the tracks are out. Alright. I don't expect there to be anything down here, but... well... okay. What is here? There's a cave in more than... but it's marked off. So the other part is accessible at some point. Alright. Now, it might be a little dark in here. But, oh, do I not have my... apparently I don't. Oh, I left it on the horse, that's right. So, normally I also have a lantern in this spot. Essentially giving me a handheld light. I haven't changed the graphic settings from how it was suggested. Alright, we're gonna need raisins for this. There we go. It's starting to rain. That's unfortunate, but not necessarily a problem. Alright. Don't worry, raisins, don't get jealous. I was just trying out that other horse. So the lantern gives off a nice light. And while you're walking with it, you can both hold it up and lower it. And you can also wield a pistol with it. You can't wield rifles, obviously. But pistols are fine. Let's check this door. See if there's access here. Nope, would be the answer to that. It's possible that you can later on. Alright. Up the ridge we go, and if there's nothing else here, we shall just move on. This was one of the big bandit hideouts in the Red Dead Redemption Online. Oh, this is Gaptooth Breach, right? Essentially, you had to first go into the mine, then you had to which you've done through stealth, and then go out of the mine, and you suddenly had a whole gang coming after you. Alright, let's mark it up so that we go to Vrathskar Fork. That means we also will pass this point of interest, which may be quite nice. So, let's head back into cinematic mode and see how it looks. Now you can see even the hoof prints in the mud here. That is even more significant in the snow, of course. But I just love how little details like that are in everywhere in this game. And if or when they add Mexico as well, that will also play in. And I really love that. I really love how well this game looks. And that's part of the reason why I like it. Obviously you can have games that look good but aren't that fun to play, as The Order 1886, I believe it was a proof of. But apart from that, if a game does look good, it's definitely a plus. And both the online mode and the single player mode looks very good. At least from my experience so far. One small thing that I don't like is that you can actually see it now if we go to here. The bird, the condor that I had. Now I still have the feathers because they were... ooh, because they were on my person. But the carcass of the bird, that is gone. And that's the thing. I've had bigger kills like grizzlies and... wow, okay. Not as scary as the thunder in... oh, that's the buildings in Tumbleweed. I remember that mansion. Ooh. That was a very cool lightning. I'd rather not get hit by one, but it was cool. Now, you don't need a light to ride around like this. I just prefer it. I think it kind of adds to the whole story that wow. That is awesome looking. I mean, it will probably be a horrible weather to be out in no matter what. Even if you have thick leather clothing that could sustain weather like this, it would still be miserable to be out in this weather. Oh. Oh, it was just raisins. I thought it was a snake. I've discovered one snake before after it bit me in the foot, and I got poisoned, which lowered my stamina quite incredibly. It wasn't deadly, but it was definitely enough to make me walk slower for a good period of time. Quite annoying, in fact. Alright. That looks lively. But that is not our goal. So I've had bigger kills like a grizzly or a cougar or an elk, and so far it seems that anytime you go into a cutscene, be it meeting a stranger or dying, despite your horse not dying, then the game disappears from the back of your horse. You still have anything you have on your person, such as looted feathers, looted meat, and such, but looted pelts disappear, and that's kind of especially with the pelt from a grizzly bear, because that thing was massive, and even on the horseback it looked awesome. It wasn't in good condition, but it looked still. Why is there a saddled horse here? Huh. Weird. Who would leave their horse out in the wilderness like this? Oh well. This weather probably means that the wildlife is less likely to come out and eat my face. But nighttime is definitely dangerous. There are wolves. I don't think I've seen wolves this far west, but both in the forested regions there are timber wolves, which are larger and more brutal, and in this place they are grey wolves, which are usually in bigger packs, but not as powerful or dangerous as timber wolves, at least in this game. Not having met either in real life, I can't say if that's how it is in real life as well. Alright, we're coming up on the place of interest I had marked. Yes, it's definitely... So what it seems like is that it goes into the cliff. Alright. Let's speed up raisins just a bit. Oh. Is that a boar or something? Okay, let's see. And while in town there are also both cats and dogs. Now the dogs will let you pet them. I haven't been able to pet a domestic cat yet. But the night is still young, and this game, it is a boar. Or a colored peccary. I have no idea what that is. 2 stars. So some creatures already from the get-go have a star level to them, which means that some animals are more worth killing than others. Is there a cave? Alright. I also, while walking in another place near Mount Shan, a place where you can't bring a horse, I found a... oh, this is definitely going to have some importance in the story. I found a giant skeleton literally a skeleton of a giant man person. Or the giant humanoid. Which was strange, but I suppose small gems like that are littered across this game. At least that's what I would expect. Okay. So there's nothing here right now. But that place is definitely of interest. Alright, let's get back to raisins. And get to Rathskeller Fork. Now, if it is indeed, as I think it is, a bandit hideout, we should be in for a good time with some shooting and such. Apart from shooting a condor, I haven't really fired at anything. Not that that was the point of this video at all. The point was to show off a game that I like. And that's pretty much all there is to it. I don't plan to make this a series. So, at least not yet. If I were to do that, I would probably make a series in Red Dead 1 first. There's a house out there. Let's go have a look. Sounds like we got coyotes. I'm gonna need some food. There we go. That should do it. Quaint little house. Let's see. What do we have here? Bitters, chewing tobacco, anything in the drawers. Ooh, gun oil. I need that. Rifle cartridges. I don't think I actually have a regular rifle. This confuses me. Oh, ground coffee. So I'm just pilfering this place. Well, that fork looks like it's made of silver. That's valuable, you know. Apparently not enough. Okay, looks like actually delicious, that stew. What have we here? An axe. Can I take the axe? No. I believe you can get a tomahawk as a better melee weapon down the line, but... Alright. It's a bit of a grimy garden. Well, to call it a garden is probably an overstatement, but Alright, raisins. Onward, north to Rathskeller Fork. I'll never be good at saying that. Rathskeller Fork. King of the castle? Nah. I'm not pressed for cash and I'm not pressed for experience. Like I said, I'm experiencing this game at my own pace and that is slow. And I don't mind that. Actually, let's greet these people up ahead. Nope, that's not how you greet. Greet like that. And let's just wave at these guys. Hello. That was actually perfectly timed. Did not expect that. So the downside that I spoke of before is also the reason why I'm not just shooting any and all creature that is coming by. Simply because it's where if the pelt disappears, there's little point other than to... What was that? It was a horrific sound. There's another rider out there. Probably following the train tracks. Oh. Where does this path lead? Hold on. Let's see. Oh! Rathskeller Fork. Would you look at that? Actually, let's just remove the marker then. Well, it seems that Rathskeller Fork is not a bandit hideout. At least not yet. Might turn into one when you get closer. Or it might simply be a regular old place with people. Non-hostile people, that is. But if they turn out to be hostile, well, we bought the shotgun for a reason. Should probably have it. Which of my guns is... Oh, obviously the bow does not need... Wow, okay, that needs to be maintained. Let's not do that in town, yeah? Okay, clean. So you can see the stats of it does improve if you clean your weapons regularly. Obviously that requires you to have multiple... Oh, that's looking nice. I actually brought a sight on it and then put the scope on it afterwards. Alright. And put it away. Don't want to get shot up while in a town for the sake of being peaceful. I remember playing horseshoes here. I think that was one of the hardest shoe competitors was in this place. I believe, yeah, because the first one you got to meet was Amos at the McFarlane range. Oh, there's a dog! Hello, doggy! Hello, doggy! Hello, doggy! Chesapeake Bay Retriever. Oh, hello. Oh, pet the horse. Come here. Come. No. Found ranches and in town across strait, this breed of dog is commonly used for tracking and hunting. Hello. Can I pet you? I'm gonna. Oh. Hello. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You are. Yeah, you are. You are, yes. Oh, look at that tailor going. Oh, that guy. You could spend a whole day like this. I can, at least. Yes, that's right. Alright, let's not get more distracted. We should probably hitch a horse somewhere. Or actually take it to the stables. What do you think, Raisins? I don't know if you can get a dog companion yourself, but it would be nice if you could. Okay, can I stash my horse in here? I can, but it's not for hitching. Which is kind of odd, because it is a stable. Is there no hitching posts? Also, there doesn't seem to be any people around. Kind of... Alright, let's... Oh, the hitching post is on the other side. Well, we shall place raisins there and search the houses. I remember this place being quite nice after you liberated it in Red Dead 1. Red Dead Redemption 1. I've also played Red Dead Revolver. Not a big fan of that game, actually. Is that a cat? Oh, that is a cat. Nope, that's just the dog again. Oh, it's another dog. Well, don't have time for that. So, I believe one of the cheapest rooms you could rent was actually in this place. So far, what I've seen is... Oh, there's another hitching post here. Did that... Oh, it was me, wasn't it? Oh, there's a lock here. Now you can actually get rid of locks sometimes. Maybe I shouldn't, but... Okay, that was not a breakable lock. Apparently not, at least. Okay. You can also, if you see a lantern around, you can shoot it and it will essentially work as a Molotov cocktail. Ooh, this door looks enterable. Hello? Alright, can we kick it in? No, we cannot. This one is also barred. And with a lock. Alright. I get the message. That sounded like a vulture of sorts. Oh. Let's see. Barren rifle. What do we have? A turkey. Turkey vulture. Ooh, and it's 3 stars. That was a bit embarrassing. There's no need to miss that first shot. It was sitting quite still. Alright. Let's see. So, it should still be fine. Because... Oh, see now, even though I hit it with a varmint rifle, it still got damaged enough that it got taken down to 1 star despite being a 3 star from the get-go. Alright. Well, vulture feather. Ooh, there's a goat. Can we pet the goat? Alpine goat. Oh! Why are you gonna be like that? Do you want me to kill you? Easy does it now, easy. I can't pet you. Okay. Use a repeater for a clean kill. Oh, so you actually can learn how to kill these guys. Well, I don't want to kill that guy. Even if he did ram me down. Well, that has been it for this hour in Red Dead Online, as I think it's called. If you're playing it yourself... Ooh, what's that? Look at that. Look at the size of that bird. Ooh, that's a big one. Californian condor. Boom! Dominic chicken. Ah, yes, so small game obviously needs to be shot with an arrow. Oh, it's 3 stars! Ooh! Wow, so that was a really great shot. That means that it is in excellent condition. I'll take that. Alright, well, this has been that for this... This has been it for this hour in Red Dead Online. If you like the game, that's good. I definitely do, and I will definitely keep playing it, so... yeah, that's it. So, until the next video, take care.